So let us not to waste time and go and see what this woman she said. And we will discuss what she said, you know, and you will see. You don't have to agree with me, you know. I don't want people to agree with me blindly or to agree with anyone blindly. We have to think and we have to, you know, be smart and discuss carefully what people say to us. So I will start not from the beginning, because in the beginning she is just promoting as usual. They cannot even start a video without buying, selling, pay the promotion. They cannot, you know, it's a must.
All right, so you guys may have seen some of this on my Instagram stories this morning, because I woke up and I was so frustrated and also incensed when I saw a clip circulating from our show and people were tagging me and saying stuff like this. Look at this Instagram post. This person writes, "Well done, @RealCandace Owens. Keep confirming your true colors."
So this lady, Candace, she posted, she made a post, she made a quote actually, about supporting Israel. And this is what we were talking about.
All right, so you guys may have seen some of this on my Instagram stories this morning, because I woke up and I was so frustrated and also incensed when I saw a clip circulating from our show.
You know what, let me see if I can unblock temporarily but I'm afraid that will make everything messed up too. People on Rumble will have a problem to hear me. Yeah, that's really an issue. I'm just trying to leak the sound for you. Give me a second. If we go to setting, we go to audio. Yeah, I guess I have no choice, guys. Sorry. I will not be able to play the audio from the video for you, but you can watch it with me. This is the only way what I can do, or you go to Rumble.
And people were tagging me and saying stuff like this. Look at this Instagram post.
Yeah, look.
This person writes, "Well done, @RealCandace Owens. Keep confirming your true colors, and you can go and join your BFF @Kanye West with your anti-Semitic stance against Israel." And then you can see that they have taken a clip from the show. Obviously, it's completely out of context, and that's the point of it. And they've even painted a clown face onto me. And then the person writes over that clip, "Clown Candace Owens, Israel's Super Bowl hostage ads were propaganda as Netanyahu bombed a refugee camp. Why would we call our rep to do something that has nothing to do with America?" By the way, that is an actual quotation that I did say. Why would we call our reps to do something that has nothing to do with America? So just to recap, because as I said...
All right, I put the little speaker from my headphone on the microphone. I hope you were able to hear it. So look what she said, this idiot. She is saying she is against the post is made by some people to support Israel. And she is so angry, and she said, why you are telling us to go and call senators to support Israel? Why we need to support something have nothing to do with America? Why we need to support something have nothing to do with America? Let me play it for you again.
The show, obviously, it's completely out of context, and that's the point of it. And they've even painted a clown face onto me. And then the person writes over that clip, "Clown Candace Owens, Israel's Super Bowl hostage ads were propaganda as Netanyahu bombed a refugee camp. Why would we call our rep to do something that has nothing to do with America?" By the way, that is an actual quotation that I did say. Why would we call our reps to do something that has nothing to do with America? So just to
this is stupid idiot. She forgot that in America, we have many, as American, we have many hostages right now in Gaza. So obviously, she claimed to be the one who knows everything. Her and Tucker Carlson. So obviously, kidnapping American by Hamas have nothing to do with America. Imagine if the one is kidnapped is her or her daughter or her son. Do you see how stupid this is? How idiot? So the American hostages have nothing to do with America. Okay, you don't care about Israel, no problem. What about the American hostages? This is how evil they are. They hate Israel and they hate the Jews. And you will notice that all of them, those one line, Andrew Tate, Tucker Carlson, this women, there is one thing, make them one team. They hate Israel. All of them agree about one thing. They hate Israel and they hate Ukraine. And they support Putin. And they support Islam. Let us hear more. Maybe she can explain herself.
Recap, because as I said, obviously this was taken out of context. People don't know what show this is from.
Doesn't matter which show. Does it really matter? Taken out of context. She's playing the game of Muslim. You are taking it out of context. You said clearly why, what we have to do with Israel, why we should support Israel. It doesn't matter what show is that. And the ad is not about just, you know, they are asking people, call your senators. What's your problem? The Muslim, they have 1,000 videos in YouTube saying strike, protest, you know, they are going in the street by 1,000. You did not get angry.
People also who are circulating this clip.
No, she is a pro-Islam. She is a pro-Islam big time. Didn't she go to meet Andrew Tate, who converted to Islam? And she is asking him, what you can advise us as a Christians? What are you talking about? If Andrew Tate, the porn star, the pimp, the one who have thousands of videos about manipulating women, is her guideline. She went all the way to Romania and they agree about everything. They talk about marriage, about why people are not getting married. And, you know, he became Dr. Phil for her. And you are telling me she is not a pro-Islam?
Don't listen to my podcast. And the purpose of them doing that sort of underhanded trick is to make them angry, even if they don't really know necessarily what they're angry about. Now, for those of you that listen to my show, you know that as a regular beat, we constantly talk about the emotional engineering in our society, the emotional engineering that's taking place in American society.
Emotional engineering. Isn't this what you are doing? Emotional engineering. But you know what? I did not understand this word. Maybe it's very heavy for me. Somebody saying to me in the chat, I am a Christian, but I have been getting a lot of questions about 20,000 women and children killed in Israel. First of all, who gave you the numbers? Hamas? Secondly, let us say the one who killed in Israel, in Gaza, is 1 million, is 2 million. Is that the fault of Israel? Are you stupid or what? So you go, you come to my town, you kill my women, you rape my children, and you take 100 with you as slaves. And then I go back to fight you. And then you fight from behind the schools and houses and under houses and under mosque. And then I shoot at you. And then you shoot at me. And then many with civilian die. And then you blame me. Do you see how stupid you are? So we blame the Jews for the crimes of Hamas and the crime of those called Palestinians? Why Israel did not go before October 7 and kill them all? Why they were not doing anything for the last 20 years? 20 years they left Hamas alone. And I like it when somebody says, I'm a Christian. How come you are a Christian, but you don't know how to answer the question? If the Japanese did not attack the American will not be using nuke against the Japanese. As simple as that. Who did invite Japan to attack America? Did the Americans send them a ticket says, hey, come attack us? How many women and children they die by the nuke? Nuke, it's a nuke. It's not an RPG or a bombing or smart rocket. It's a nuke. So if the Japanese never attack America, Japan will never be attacked. As simple as that. And now this woman, she is explaining to you emotional manipulation. Explain to us more, please. I don't know what this word means. It is too big. It's above my rank.
Oh, that as a regular beat, we constantly talk about the emotional engineering in our society, the emotional engineering that's taking place in American society that's meant to make us want to support causes, whether it's at home, like you should feel bad for an illegal alien.
Guys, when she started her her video, what she did, she started supporting causes, and look what she is wearing. Almost her breast is coming out. If you are standing in front of her, you can see her breast. What is the first and the start of your video? It says in the corner, paid promotion. She support baby, but she make advertising and she get paid for it.
This episode is brought to you by Preborn. For just $28, you could be the difference between the life or death of a baby.
Isn't it? This is emotional manipulation. So now you are making people believe guilty if they don't give it $20 to someone we do not know. This is exactly what emotional manipulation is. You can make a difference between life and death. She slammed you in the face. If you don't give it $20 now, you are killing babies. But she's talking about emotional manipulation. And I assure you that herself, she will never give the $20. But she got paid for the promotion. Tell us more about emotional manipulation.
Sort of underhanded trick is to make them angry, even if they don't really know necessarily what they're angry about. Now, for those of you that listen to my show, you know that as a regular beat, we constantly talk about the emotional engineering in our society, the emotional engineering that's taking place in American society that's meant to make us want to support causes, whether it's at home, like you should feel bad for an illegal alien and we should be funding this even though it is to our detriment, or, and especially abroad. It gets especially senseless when we are being emotionally manipulated to want to support causes overseas. And I didn't support our money being sent to Afghanistan. I did not support our money being sent.
Since when the Americans, they send money to Afghanistan, you idiot? We send money to our troops in Afghanistan. Our troops was there. We are occupying the country. We were occupying the country, the whole country. What this woman is talking about. So we stop sending money to our troops who supposedly are running the country. Do you see the stupidity? You don't support who else?
Sent to Ukraine. I did not support, therefore, our money being sent to Israel.
And look here, she made it as support, sending money to Afghanistan as if we are sending money to Muslims. This is not true. Same time, she did not support Ukraine. But this is the same reason, actually, I see it. She don't like to support Israel because the president of Ukraine is a Jew. Those are, for sure, anti-Semitic people. You will notice that they share one thing. And the funny is, from their propaganda, Tucker Carlson and her, they claim that the Ukrainian, they are themselves are fascist and Nazi, when the president himself is a Jew. I mean, can you believe how big the joke is? The president himself is a Jew, and they are Nazi. Tell us about Ukraine.
I've especially been harsh when it comes to Ukraine. When that conflict broke out, don't forget, Ukraine was doing so much propaganda at that time, particularly Zelensky. Remember this photo that I absolutely lambasted? Zelensky with his wife for Vogue. What is that?
What? So this picture of Zelensky with his wife for Vogue is a propaganda? Why the wife is naked or he is stripping? Hold on. Let me play it for you again. Sorry, guys. I moved the microphone away from the...
Emotional engineering in our society, the emotional engineering that's taking place in American society that's meant to make us want to support causes, whether it's at home, like you should feel bad for an illegal alien and we should be funding this even though it is to our detriment, or, and especially abroad. It gets especially senseless when we are being emotionally manipulated to want to support causes overseas. And I didn't support our money being sent to Afghanistan. I did not support our money being sent to Ukraine. I did not support, therefore, our money being sent to Israel. And I've especially been harsh when it comes to Ukraine. When that conflict broke out, don't forget, Ukraine was doing so much propaganda at that time.
You know, when the conflict broke out, Ukraine at that time was doing so much propaganda. They must be bad people. What is the propaganda exactly? Explain to us.
Particularly Zelensky. You remember this photo?
Yeah.
That I absolutely lambasted. Zelensky with his wife for Vogue. What is that? Why are you on the cover of Vogue if you are in a very serious war?
First of all, it's not him who is posting it, you stupid. Secondly, what's wrong with the picture? And if this is for a vote, so she support Trump. She support Trump. Let me show you what Trump he do for election, shall we? And then we compare between what this guy he did and what Trump he do. Welcome to Trump, Dole.
And did you notice who it is?
No.
That's right, none other than the man who will make this country great once again. Tagline, I'll be back in 2024. This Trumpinator bobblehead is a rare collectible, and patriots are scarfing them up like crazy.
Really?
So grab yours now.
So the stupid, this woman, she is not upset from Trump selling shoes and bobblehead. Trump bobblehead. I mean, are you sure? So Trump bobblehead for election, for vote is okay. But this guy, he is posting his picture with his wife and he is doing nothing wrong. It's just a picture. It's a propaganda. It's emotional manipulation. Who is talking about emotional manipulation? The woman, she went all the way to meet with the one who speak about how emotional manipulation work to make women work for you as sex slave and rotates. Is that correct? As long you are against emotional manipulation, how come you did meet the biggest scam in history who scammed women and he made them work for porn? He manipulated them, he promised them marriage, he spoke about love, and then what he do? He lured them into sex business. And this woman, she is against what? Emotional manipulation. What else? Tell us more. Tell us more.
You shouldn't make time for this. And then, of course, we had the Associated Press, and he was all dressed up in army fatigues. Again.
So the guy, he hugged his wife. He is emotional manipulation. The guy, he's dressed like an army. He is doing an army manipulation, an emotional manipulation. So what do you want him to do? Be Tarzan? I mean, what this guy he do? Look, she is not talking about politics. She is talking about a guy. And this guy, what we are talking about is not he's naked or wearing bikini. The guy is taking a picture next to his wife. Imagine how disgusting this. Imagine. Can't you be more serious? Okay, now the guy, he go and he dress and he wear a uniform. Is she happy? She just said, shouldn't be he's wearing uniform? So he dress uniform. And now she is attacking him because he's wearing uniform. And there is sandbags behind him. And this is emotional manipulation. What do you want the guy to do?